When you start to think of scams, what do you usually think of? Maybe Logan Paul's Crypto Zoo, Andrew Tate's Hustlers University, or that really shitty crypto coin that iShowSpeed promoted that one time on a live stream like an idiot? Now, today's video is going to be discussing DK Oldies, a company that purely sells refurbished old and current game consoles, and they up the price so much that it's fucking insane. Now, I don't really know what's worse, either marking up a fucking Xbox 360 to the price of a PS4 and saying that it's purely refurbished and something amazing when they don't even offer the good controllers. They give you third-party controllers that are terrible. Not only that, they also send out Xbox 360s that are very likely to get the red ring of death really fast. Now, as I was scrolling onto their website, I was able to find a few indications that their prices are complete bullshit, and I'm going to give you proof as to why. So the very first thing you'll see is the game there that's listed for about $90, when it shouldn't be listed that at all, given how it's very old and probably not in very good condition. And then you're going to see that the PlayStation 2 is marked up to $239. Now, the price is really shitty for one reason, that it only comes with that console and some of the cords that you need to connect it with, and the controllers aren't even actual original controllers that would usually come with the console, only third-party controllers, as that one right there doesn't even come in this player pack. You have to pay an extra $30 to $40 for that controller. PlayStation 2 nowadays, with a good controller and actual adapter cords, can go for anywhere ranging from about $50 to about maybe $125 at most, including as long as it's not going to have any games with it. Now, I think this is a really shitty website and shitty account that's going to sell these games at a marked up retail price. Now, it's not, I haven't showed you the craziest bits yet. There's a thing where they're marketing up something so high it's almost the price of a fucking PS5. As you see here on the screen, this is another thing marked up extremely high on DK Oldies' website. It comes with a GameCube Platinum Smash cart pack, that's what it is, and it comes with 2 games, a controller, and the GameCube. Now, as I was looking down further onto this, it doesn't even come with the controller, but it's marked up to about $470. Now, another wacky, crazy thing I noticed while on this website was the fact that it says it's originally $500. You save about $25 if you buy it now, but realistically, you're not saving anything. The only reason that you're saving something is because it's not including the controller. If you would like it to include the controller, and it's not even the original one, it's third party, that's a shitty controller that they always break in a matter of a few months. But if you add the controller onto the player pack here, it'll come up to the original price being $499.99, which is pretty much the price of a fucking modern day retail price PS5, and that is absolutely fucking insane. What you're seeing on the screen is a man who purchased an Xbox 360 that came with a port on the back, which is very commonly found on the Xbox 360 consoles, that would case and showcase the red ring of death. It also shows how they completely refurbished these, which is a lie because the thermal paste is not even refurbished whatsoever nor replaced. And then they hit you with the classic third-party controller, which, by the way, I've had a few of them for PS4 and other consoles. They don't last at all, and after a few months, or not even a few months, sometimes weeks even, they'll just stop taking a charge from any type of USB you put inside of it. Now, what you're seeing on the screen is going to be a Nintendo Wii U with 32 gigs, and it's a player pack. As to why they call it a player pack, I really don't know. Maybe it's because they say you save money when in reality you're really not saving anything. See, this literally only comes with the console. I don't think it comes with any other cords whatsoever. It doesn't come with any games either, so what part of a player pack really is that? I'm going to show you a video of this guy talking about DK Oldies and why it's kind of a fucking scam. Now, basically, I'm going to show you his video because he can explain it a lot better than I can. You'll probably understand it more if it comes from him, so here's the video and I'll talk more about it and link his socials in the description.
Came across them back a couple months ago and didn't have any problems with them. Thought their prices were a little high, but didn't think much of it. Decided I want to make a couple of comments on what I found and what I see and just give my 2 cents on the whole situation. Let's take a look at DK Oldies, eBay, and PriceCharting.com. If you don't know what PriceCharting.com and you collect video games or just play video games in general, I highly recommend taking a look at PriceCharting.com. Gives you market prices for all video games and consoles, and is very, very reliable. So one of the things that they're selling as a bundle that's being talked about is the N64 2-player pack, and it's being sold for $184.99 right now. One thing I want you to pay attention to, though, is they don't give you 2 OEM original controllers. They give you 2 replica controllers that are quote-unquote new. You have to actually charge an extra $60, get charged an extra $60 to get the original controller. So you're actually talking about a $240 pack. On PriceCharting.com, the market value for a console by itself is $47, and you can typically get controllers for roughly $15 to $20 each. So typically your pricing for a console and 2 OEM original controllers is going to be roughly $75 to $100 depending on how good it is, and that's what you're finding on eBay. But not DK Oldies. They're upcharging you an extra $80, so they're making at least a 75% profit. And now here's the kicker. They don't buy their stock, their supply, for the market value. They're probably buying these consoles for pennies on the dollars, probably 10, 20 bucks tops. So they're actually making about 100 to 120% profit off of that bundle. That caught my eye was Wii Sports Resort, which is being sold for $40 to $45, $46, which doesn't seem bad at first. Well, you go to pricecharting.com where it's market valued at $26 and eBay is about the same. So
I think the craziest thing I noticed while I was looking on the prices of DK Oldies was the fact that they were upcharging a Game Boy Color game, specifically Pokemon Crystal, for $220. It would cost around $250 if you got the cosmetics a little bit messed up, but you know, it is what it is. But I think one of the things that pisses me off the most about the entirety of DK Oldies is how much they upcharge the price for retro games. See, it's cool that you want to, like, you know, sell retro games, consoles, even all those types of things, and then even make a profit off of them, but what they're doing is pretty much just shitty and pathetic. See, you can go in there, or not go in there, but you can send them in a console or a game, and they'll give you money for it. Specifically, let's say, for an example, a PS2 on the screen right now. You can go in there, give them your PS2, and they'll give you at max, at most, possibly $30. Typically, they'll give you anywhere from 15 to 20, but at most you can get 30. Now, you can go in there with that console, and then when you trade it in, you'll get $30 for them to go refurbish it, which they really don't actually do typically, and then they'll upcharge it about, you know, maybe 200 to 400% of what you actually sold it for. Now, it's just a terrible thing to do, especially for small local businesses that genuinely want to sell retro games and have a cool game store. Ultimately, I think it's just shitty and pathetic, and they need to lower their prices. I just wanted to bring this to attention to the people that do watch my videos, and I would like to say thank you guys for watching. That's really all I have for today, but I'm going to make one more announcement. We just recently hit 900 subscribers. I've been uploading every day for the past 3 days in the goal of attempting to reach 1,000 subscribers by the time of this year ending, which would be a really nice goal, and we're doing pretty well with it. I've got a lot of support on the videos, a lot of people that go. We've got support, we've got people that are kind of nutcases, but you know what, either way I'm thankful because they've watched the videos and they either liked it or disliked it. They've spent time either liking it, commenting on it, or just leaving a hate comment. It doesn't really matter to me as long as, you know, they do one. But anyway, I'd like to say thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.